Going to fold this 40.6. Then we're going to reduce in the new SW design. There. I'm going to show you how we would use SW compared to, say, your method or whatever it is, and then you can see which is best for you. But everyone's got their own way of using them. So I'll fold this 40.6 and then we'll get on to this SW. If you're using the extra long cones, please remember to either put a push-through stand or split your plates or whatever is preference, or you can even put it on top of another die. It doesn't really matter how you do it. Now the thing of it is, because I'll show you, I did it myself the other day, just quickly folding. It will bottom out. It'll bottom out your die and hit your plate, and you'll damage your cones, so just be careful on that department. I just put it in a little stand. I think it's going off, but it's not. Don't panic. See there? You thought it was going off, but it wasn't. It'll always pull itself in on the 15s and the 17s. Don't be worried. One folded 40.6. I never get tired of folding in these 15s. Absolutely beautiful every time. Look at that. Folded it big because I want to, as I said, test the SWs. So there you go. Beautiful. Like I say, if you use the extra long cones, for Christ's sake, make sure your plates are split, because it will bottom out, or use a die on top of a die, or just use your push-through stand. You'll probably have one with your SWs anyway, so just do that. Right, that's that folded. Onto the SWs next, and see what kind of shape we can get out of these. I haven't used this design yet, so do it on the 30 first, and then we'll go 30, 28, 26, 24, and we'll see what size we can get down to that and what shape without using anything but dies at the moment. Then we'll review the situation at the end. Right. Well, we folded it. Now it's time to test these SWs. As I said, start off with 30mm. I don't intend to push through, I don't want to change the shape of the ring. Right, let's grease this up. Don't use a budget. Come on, let's grease this up. Because what you'll do is, when you push through and the grease and things like that, you don't have to clean your die after that because it's already maintained with the grease on it. Right, and let's just level that up as best as possible. Right, that's done. Like I say, always make sure your dowling rod fits completely over the reed, because you do not want it to go on the inside. Disastrous. Right, let's just get this rolling. Like I said, if you use the big cone when you fold, or the bigger cones, make sure that you've got space for it to bottom out. Right, and you can feel when you come to the end of that push. Everything was stuck in there. Alright, I've still got plenty on there, so I'm gonna give it another go on this one, on the 30s, before I go to the 28. Now that's a little bit iffy. That's better than that one. Right. Something out of that. Still got plenty there. One more push and then I'll anneal this. And that's as far as I want to take it to that port. I don't want to change the shape of the ring, and I certainly don't want to have that volume of pressure against this ring at the moment. So that this 30mm die is done as far as I'm concerned, so I'll anneal and we'll What do you think of the shape of that then? Do you think it's starting to get there? Quite nice. Let's have a look. Take the cover off and let's see the shape of it. That to me is starting to look extremely nice. And that's just on the 30. You got the sets of 4, so you got 28, 26 and 24 to go yet. And you're going to reduce that down to next to nothing, we will. Absolutely beautiful, with no stress whatsoever going on this coin. Right, let's have a look what that looks like. Not too bad indeed, not too shabby whatsoever. It's a nice shape, that. Beautiful. Love it. Right, next one. 28, same again. Don't be shy with the grease. Right, so you're maintaining your die as you're reducing your coin. And that's 28. Right. Check your read. Perfect. Now you can drop your rod in if you can't feel it with your own handle, and just mark your, you know, it's bottomed out there, so you can't over push it. If you don't push past that mark, you won't have any of that trouble. That's it. I can feel it in my handle. But your gauge is telling you enough's enough. You should never mash this stuff up. This should last forever. But I've still got plenty of room there. Got another push on that. If you see the bottom of the die, I only want to take it to the port again. So let's find out what. It's too iffy. That'll do. Now, if you wanted to put another gauge on that, you'd have to remove your ring, obviously, but I'm not going to bother with that. But that's the way to do it. Or you can have them pre-done in advance. Right, must be close to the port there. Spot on, look. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's remove this coin. 28. 28. There it is. Like I say, if you put enough grease on it, all you have to do now is wipe the outside down, like that with your finger, and that's ready for the next time you want to use your SWs. But 28's done. Let's have a look at this. That's nice. That's beautiful. I'm loving that shape at the moment, loving it. You watch in a minute, I'll cock it up. Right. Anneal into the 26. That's it with all the guncle fit. Right, I'll anneal that, and we're on to the 26. Same again. Drop a suitable rod in if you want to play safe. Let's mark it. Well, that's more or less on that. Go in there. Mark it there to see it. Don't push past that. No problems. Again, plenty of grease. push and a half there. Feel it in my handle, just that mark there. That's that rod done. In fact, that's perfect, that is. So no damage to the rods. That's your lifetime. Right, let's remove this ring. It's the shape after the 26. Walls are pretty straight actually, considering they haven't been pushed through, but you, like you say, wipe it round in there, ready for the next time, maintained. That's a nice shape that. Let's take the gunk off that and really have a look at that. That's not a bad shape that. That's nearly a ring, that's as good as a ring that. I could bring the walls out with 5-degree canes and you've got yourself a ring. What size is it? An X there. It's pretty straight that. And the cut side is X1/2, so it's holding together quite well. I'm rather pleased with this demonstration, and I'm rather pleased indeed. That's nice that. Right, let's see what it does now on the 24s. Right, 24. Same principle. Plenty of grease, we use that, but any grease will do. Same again, make sure it fits nicely. In fact, I'll get one on that first, that's a better fit. There's no reason to gamble. That's me out already there. Trouble with this stuff over the top when it sticks in, it makes the rod stick in, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Still plenty of room there. Room there. Alright, next one will be the smaller one. That fits a hell of a lot better. Covers the rig quite nicely. Right, cover. See, it's already tight. Right, I want to stop, see where I am. It's just on the port, that is. I want to show you something, so I want to remove that. Might push through on that yet, but just want to show you something. the size of that, the shape. Now I want to push through on this one. See, it's 3/4 out, so all I've got now, the volume of pressure is on that reed, and it should, in theory, as it pushes out, pull these walls out. Don't know, let's have a look, let's see. Right, that fits through. Make sure everything fits through before you even start to push. Yeah, right. Bloody lost the cone then. Right, let's put my theory to the test so we can release the pressure on it. Right. Now you need your push-through base or stand, whatever you want to call it. Right. Let's just push this through. Right, that's through. Same with the dive. Now that I went from 24 back into the 26 to push through on. You saw how it was sticking out? Right, let's have a look at the shape. It's my Stanley knife now. Oh, jeez, I don't know how this fucking happened. Put something down and bingo. Right, let's have a look. See the size of how it's reduced? Now the walls have come out slightly. Now all I need to do now is get a 5-degree cone, straighten those walls up, and I've got a ring. What size is it? Well, should we take it, push it through the 24 and have a look, see what it comes out like? We might as well, we're halfway there, eh? Come on in. Right, this is the 24, we're going to do that, push it all the way through this time. Look, it's right on the port. There's a little bit of relief there, but let's see how what comes out. Right, I'll just anneal that, let's just see how this comes out. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't push that through. I'm happy with that. I would just straighten the walls with 5-degree wall straightening cones. I wouldn't touch that, but let's just see, as this is a demonstration anyway. So I haven't got that much to push through. Same again, plenty around the port there. This is a 40.6 mil coin, and that's down to next to nothing. So I definitely wouldn't push through. But let's have a look. Let's see. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. That's through. Wow, 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 wow. That's that's rather tiny. Walls ain't too bad. I would just, but going that small, look at the dust in the inside of the reel. I've got a lot of work to tidy that up for that. A lot of work. I would never take a coin under normal circumstances that size to that. Let's have a look what it is. That's on M. Now that's tiny for 40.6. On the whole, I would say that's quite a successful demonstration. The dies are spot on, yeah. I'd say so. Right, let's just have a look what this really looks like with all this crap off of it. Needs a little bit of work tidying that up, but that's not bad. I'm happy. I think that's been successful today. Yeah, very successful. Thank you.